Welcome to day 313 in A Course in Miracles. We're in a 365-day marathon and we are on day 313. Only 52 more days to go. Yes, I can do math. I'm Reverend Valerie Love, your Sherpa. If we have not met, I am a practicing Christian witch, the author of over 20 books on practical spirituality, and happy to be here with you this morning and every morning for 365 days straight. Let's have a deep breath as we do every day. And just keep in mind, there are no ads running on any of the 365 days of A Course in Miracles. So if you decide to support the channel by becoming a channel member, that would be so awesome. At only $4.99 a month, and you receive incredible books from yours truly, ebooks from yours truly. Or you can gift using any of the links below the vid in the description. Let's breathe. Relax. Breathing deeply. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe and set your intention for the day. That this day will be a day of peace, a day of love, a day of joy, a day of high productivity, a day with connection with people you love, a day of purpose, a day of prosperity, a day of creating incredible art in the world. Whatever your intention is, set it now. As we begin with a thankful heart and an open mind and clear spirit, we begin peaceful, 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 peaceful. Now let a new perception come to me. A new perception. A new perception come to me. Father, Mother, God, Source, Spirit, Wankan Tonkan, the great invisible Spirit. There is a vision which beholds all things as sinless. There is a vision which beholds all things as sinless. That means we stop seeing a problem with anything or anyone to include and begin with self. So that fear has gone, and where it was is love invited in. Fear has left the building, and where fear was, love has been invited in to take its place. And love will come wherever it is asked. Love will always respond to our invitation, filling the spaces in the being where fear resided and is now gone. This vision is your gift. The eyes of Christ look on a world forgiven. Christ is not a person, Christ is a cosmic consciousness. The eyes of Christ look on a world forgiven. Christ does not see problems. Christ does not see illness. Christ does not see sickness. Christ does not see death. In his sight are all its sins forgiven, for he sees no sin in anything he looks upon. The man was lying by the pool for 36 years. And how was it that after decades of lying there and making excuses, he was able to say to the man, pick up your cot and walk? And in that instant, in the story, he did. I don't know if that story is true or not. I don't care. Here's the moral of the story. As we know that the Bible is a metaphysical book, an allegorical book, the moral of the story is Christ does not see sickness. Christ did not see the problems the man allegedly had. Christ's vision pierces the veil and can only behold perfection. Forgiveness has wiped everything clean. Everything is forgiven. He sees no sin in anything he looks upon. What a beautiful way to see. Now let his true perception come to me, that I may waken from the dream of sin and look within upon my sinlessness. No longer are we holding any guilt within ourselves, for ourselves, against ourselves. Sinlessness, holiness is all we see when we look within upon ourselves, which you have kept completely undefiled upon the altar to your holy Son. There's an altar within where your true self, resplendent in glory, still shines brightly, completely undefiled. The self, capital S, self, with which I would identify. It is the only thing I will identify as the eternal self. Don't identify with anything in the lower world. Don't identify with man or woman. No one's a man or woman. People have meat suits, and the meat suit is in one of two varieties. The self, divine self, is identity. That's our prayer. Here is the thought for today. Let us today behold each other in the sight of Christ. Look at each other. Look upon other people in the sight of Christ. Let a new perception come to me. Now, I've carefully cataloged what's wrong with all the people around me and what their problems are and what they do that gets on my nerves. Oh, I have a careful catalog of that, and I keep the catalog safe in my mind, right? That's what the ego does. The egoic mind likes to keep a catalog of everything that is going on with everyone else except itself, because it's always going to see itself as not the problem, when self is the only problem. No one else is ever the problem. So when we ask, let a new perception come to me, we're really asking, let me see things, the real world. Let me see what's real. How beautiful we are, how beautiful we are, how beautiful we are. How holy and how loving, how holy and how loving we are. Brother, come and join with me today. And if you can say that to the brother that before you judged as your enemy, even better, even better. We save the world when we have joined. We save the whole world when we have joined. For in our vision, it becomes as holy as the light in us. Recognize the holy light in yourself, and you will recognize the holy light in all. Breathe. See the holy light with eyes closed within yourself. See your holy light. See your holy light shine far beyond your body. See your holy light. Reach out to touch everything in your world, bathing it in glorious beauty and perfection. See your holy light, correcting wrongs, uplifting, cleansing, clearing. See your holy light, vanquishing and banishing any entities, any spirits, any negative energies in your life. See your holy light encompass your whole home. See your holy light sent out to every man, woman, child on the planet. Sending only love. See your holy light. That's A Course in Miracles, lesson 313. Now let a new perception come to me. And the only way, family, the only way that we can have this new perception come to us is because we've been here for 313 days. And these 313 days, we have been consistent. We have consistently showed up every single day. Showed up, showed up. We have been here every day consistently. And why? To transform self and the world, to remind ourselves of who we really are and who everyone is, to release false beliefs, false doctrines that create faulty perceptions and that miscreate in our lives. We can stop having miscreations. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We can become masters, the masters we are, born of the Holy Self. And we can influence all for good. You are here to save the world. How? By saving yourself. Breathe. Now, 11/11 is coming up this Friday. And I have a gift for you for 11/11. Here is the gift. You want to go to christianwitches.com. And if you are watching this before 11/11/2022 or right after 11/11/2022, you will see that there are 4 sacred steps in how to be a Christian witch. Now, this is a free class that I am teaching with you on 11/11. Now, the time will change because I just found out a few days ago that I am traveling. So the time will change. And if you register for the class, you'll receive the exact time. It'll be later in the afternoon, and I'll be teaching this class from New Orleans. I'll be teaching this magical class from New Orleans. I love, love, love New Orleans. So, how to be a Christian witch? Who's going to come to this class? You are invited to this class if you wonder, well, what is a Christian witch? If you wonder, what do Christian witches do? If you wonder, how can you be a Christian witch and a Christian and witch don't go together? If you wonder, well, what is this path really about? You don't have to attend the class because you yourself are a Christian witch. You can attend the class for greater understanding and to see, oh, now I get what that's about. Because we have a lot of questions, Like, what is a Christian witch? How is that even possible? And we love questions like that because all questions have answers. That's what we're going into. And the class is a gift. It is open to everyone. It is a private class with me on Zoom. And yes, this is me in the phenomenal cloak here at the retreat in Salem, Massachusetts, wearing the cloak that the mystery school students gifted to me. I'm so honored to be the head mistress of a mystery school, the only mystery school on the planet that is a hub, a beacon of light for Christian witches, Bible magic, and Christians who desire to be wizards, witches, mages. Oh my goodness, magical beings. I love it. Okay, so that is the gift for you for this Friday. All you do is text me. Text me, and you'll get into the class. And we will text you all of the details to join us in class. I believe class will be at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll text you the details. If you are registered for the class, yet you're not live with us in the class, of course, it will be recorded and you'll receive the recording after class within 24 to 48 hours. Actually, it's Friday, you'll receive it on Monday, a little more than 48 hours because the weekend. Oh my goodness. Look at you being absolutely spectacular. Look at you showing up every day for yourself in the world. Look at you doing amazing things. You are the blessing. Reverend Valerie Love, well, peace. Casey out. See you tomorrow.